Ever heard of Urolithin A? If not, you're in for a treat today. This intriguing compound is no ordinary substance. It's a special molecule birthed within the bustling world of our gut microbiota, following a feast on foods rich in L-arginine's. Picture this: every time you relish a juicy pomegranate, savor a handful of berries, or crunch on nuts, you're setting the stage for the production of Urolithin A. But why is Urolithin A important, you might ask? Well, it's like a backstage crew member in the grand theater of our bodies. It helps stimulate mitophagy and improve mitochondrial function, key processes that ensure our cells stay healthy and vibrant. It's like the secret behind the fountain of youth, playing a crucial role in enhancing our longevity. So you see, Urolithin A isn't just a compound, it's an unsung hero in our pursuit of health and vitality. So let's dive in to understand this intriguing compound more. Science can seem complex, but let's unravel the mysteries of Urolithin A together. Urolithin A, a compound generated by our gut microbiota, is the result of a fascinating journey. It begins with the consumption of foods rich in L-arginines, such as pomegranates, berries, and nuts. These L-arginines are transformed into ellagic acid in our stomachs, and from there our gut bacteria go to work, converting the ellagic acid into Urolithin A. Now here's where the science gets exciting. Urolithin A has shown potential to stimulate a process called mitophagy. No need to be daunted by the term. Mitophagy is simply a sophisticated way of referring to the cleanup process in our cells. In this process, damaged or dysfunctional mitochondria, the powerhouses of our cells, are broken down and recycled. This not only prevents the accumulation of faulty mitochondria, but also paves the way for the growth and division of healthier mitochondria, a process known as mitochondrial biogenesis. But why is this process so important? Well, healthier mitochondria mean healthier cells, and healthier cells can lead to improved overall health and longevity. So, in essence, Urolithin A could help our cells stay young and robust, potentially slowing down the aging process at a cellular level. Now, the dose of Urolithin A required to trigger these beneficial processes can vary. It depends on several factors, including how it's administered, whether it's taken as a pure compound, food source, or supplement, the species studied, and individual differences among subjects like age, health status, and gut microbiome composition. In animal studies, Urolithin A has shown encouraging results in enhancing mitochondrial function. Human clinical trials have also tested a wide range of doses for safety and efficacy, often starting from several hundred milligrams per day and gradually increasing to assess tolerability and potential biological effects. Isn't it fascinating how a single compound can hold so much potential for our health? Now that we know what Urolithin A does, how does it work in our bodies? Let's dive right in. When we consume foods rich in L-arginines like pomegranates, berries, and nuts, our gut microbiota starts a fascinating process. They break down these L-arginines into a compound called ellagic acid. This ellagic acid then undergoes further metabolism by our gut bacteria, and voila, we have Urolithin A. It's like a magic show happening right inside our bodies. But here's where it gets a bit complex. The amount of Urolithin A needed to stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis, which is basically the growth and division of our mitochondria, can vary. It's not one size fits all. Several factors come into play. First, the method of administration. Are you taking Urolithin A orally or intravenously? This can impact the required dose. Second, the form of Urolithin A. Is it a pure compound from a food source or a supplement? Each form has its own unique properties. Next, we have the species. Yes, you heard that right. The doses used in animal studies might not directly translate to humans, so we need to consider this. And lastly, individual differences among subjects. Age, health status, and even the composition of our gut microbiome can influence the required dose of Urolithin A. In animal studies, Urolithin A has shown encouraging results in enhancing mitochondrial function. But it's important to note that the exact doses used can vary widely. In human trials, the doses tested for safety and efficacy have also ranged, often starting from several hundred milligrams per day. Higher doses are then assessed for tolerability and potential biological effects. But remember, While urolithin A shows potential, it's not a magic bullet. It's part of a complex system within our bodies, working in harmony with other processes and compounds. Our bodies are incredible machines, and urolithin A plays a unique role in keeping them running smoothly. And with that, we've unraveled the mystery of how urolithin A works in our bodies. Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll delve into the potential benefits of urolithin A. Now let's get to the exciting part, the potential benefits of urolithin A. Imagine a natural compound working behind the scenes in your body, diligently enhancing the function of your mitochondria. This isn't science fiction, but a reality with urolithin A. This remarkable compound, produced in our gut after consuming foods rich in L-argitannins, has been the subject of numerous studies, and the results are impressive. Let's start with the animal studies. Researchers have found that urolithin A can stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis, which is the process of growing and dividing mitochondria. This is a big deal because your mitochondria are like the power plants of your cells. They produce the energy that fuels everything you do. When your mitochondria are functioning well, you feel energetic and vibrant. When they're not, well, you don't. In these preclinical studies, the doses of urolithin A used varied widely, but the consensus was clear. Urolithin A has the potential to enhance mitochondrial function. That's a fancy way of saying it could help your cells work better and keep you feeling youthful and energetic. Now let's talk about the human clinical trials. Researchers started with low doses of several hundred milligrams per day and gradually increased the dose to assess tolerability and potential biological effects. And guess what? The results were promising. Urolithin A was found to be safe and well tolerated. But more importantly, it showed potential in enhancing mitochondrial function, just like in the animal studies. This means that urolithin A could potentially help improve our overall health. It could help our cells function better, keep us feeling energized, and possibly even contribute to our longevity. The science is still emerging, and more research is needed to fully understand the potential of urolithin A. But the early signs are encouraging. So, next time you enjoy a bowl of berries or a handful of nuts, remember the amazing urolithin A working behind the scenes for your health.